전진해 전진해 나가이 먼저요 따끔하게 나이나 너나 अरे कुठे लाईव्ह तर लाईव्ह येते का 25 12 52 why not मायाले यसरी मार्यो ठुक्कै पर्यो गाउनेको बोलीले ठुठुले notify me तो पाराले चल्दैन यहाँ
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here? Oh no, this does not look good. And no, that was never going to make it. Beckham. Vardiol. And here's the chance to counter. He is through here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Short changes him with that pass. Interesting ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He rises!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Schneider. Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Schneider. And he can clear it away. Schneider. The muscular approach does pay off here. And it's Kane. Now it's Torres. Oh, good spread. Jorginho gets it away. Has a look and has a go.
Sorry,
that
man,
is decidedly lacking.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Shevchenko. That's a nicely measured pass.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
This is good pressing. They're not short on. He'll try from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
Deftly away.
Let's play with cross.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And here's Torres. And he's had a hit! Oh, that wasn't far away.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
White gathers from the goal kick. Has a look and plays it forward. And Torres! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Well, they've got it again. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. So the first half brought no goals. Schneider really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Beckham receives it in a good position here.
A lot of pressure, man.
Marquinhos. Belts one. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Waiting for a goal to... Will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Taken on 24. Torres. Been yearning for. He absolutely speared that.
But he made for body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
A 1 established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done.
Well,
he's always the #1 contender, and he's done.
Well timed, excellent interception. And that they're going to go. Vardiol cuts out the pass. Great hit! Goal! Who are threatening to pull?
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and
Torres! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he?
Torres! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Fernando Torres deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's managed to gift it back. Beckham. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. And they've got rid. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Beckham standing over it. They've played it short. Ribéry. And he's been shifted off it. And that's really well manoeuvred. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Schneider. And it's Beckham. That has been slung wide. That's tidy. And that's another good win of the ball. Had a shot. No, not quite. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, it's about time. I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's...
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
My thanks to Jim.
I think and I hope never be a drop on the side. कोई कीचड़ की लोनी तो मेरा हाथ केरा कोई साथ के ही बात मोले को दो चुकी लात के ही रात से न मोले कंसी को बोली तो बात थरा सभी को कूड़ा लिखा टम्मा चोरी से क्यों रात में
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. We are into reverse fixtures here. This is the second meeting between these sides. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well seen. Saw that coming. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
And it's Pablo Sarabia. Wolverhampton, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Nelson Semedo. Aït-Nouri tries to dink it through. Matheus Cunha. Can he put Mbappe! No, not this time.
It was a really neat move, Peter, and it had a slickness about it to make it look as if it's been well rehearsed in training.
Matheus Cunha. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tottenham yet to have an attempt on goal. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Beckham. Hakimi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Chance here to counter. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And here's De Bruyne. Aït-Nouri. Here's Matheus Cunha. De Bruyne. And the counter is on. He's beaten the last man. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Matheus Cunha. The pass has gone astray. Shifted upfield. Beckham did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Mbappe! He's scored!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Tottenham have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Neymar. Guardiola. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And the first half is done. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Tottenham leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Pablo Sarabia! De Bruyne has a look and plays it forward. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! Oh, that's an own goal!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess You have to take whatever way it comes and gratefully.
He's in here! Big chance! It's anyone's ball now. Just not quite happening for him just now.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And now they can spring out of defence.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
And De Bruyne! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Doherty is there and he can get that clear. Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Great chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Neymar deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Pablo Sarabia!
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause.
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Neymar. Wriggles his way through. Mbappe! Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And he's had a hit! Matheus Cunha.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking for options for movement. Fiddles it through. And that is that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, it was engaging, if not...
Make defense strong, yeah. Defense stronger with us. I appreciate it. Every comment I appreciate it. Really. Thank you for your comment. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. It looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. So they meet again. These sides resuming hostility. And Beckham! Loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again! That is simply breathtaking!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his caliber can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. More and more pressure on the ball here. Beckham. Threads one in. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And there's green grass ahead of him. And no, he's seen through all of that. Rijkaard. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Bailey. He won't be happy with that one. Fiddles it through. Now it's Beckham. Digne. That's Tielemans. He's got away. He's had a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Watkins actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short. Hakimi getting this one clear. Kamara strokes it back. Mings. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Could move up a gear here. Good spot, he's seen the run. Hits one! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, his instinct was brilliant, but not the finish.
Camera. Konsa. Cash. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tielemans. Now that looks a decent ball. Tottenham are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Rijkaard. And it's De Bruyne. And it's Messi. De Bruyne. Ball played for Rijkaard. Well timed, excellent interception. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Tottenham leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the action is back on the way. Tottenham carrying a one-goal lead. Looking for options for movement. And he welcomes it in. He's in plenty of space here. Just eases him off the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, shooting chance! And now they can clear their lines. Rijkaard. Chance to finish. Well, you could just about hear the collect. Neymar! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
Oh, well played, well played. Oh, they could break here. De Bruyne, aim forwards. Digne promptly onto that, and that is that. Konsa. Cash. And it's Neymar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Camera. Played over towards the opposite flank. Mbappe. De Bruyne clips it so gently. He is... And Messi! So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I wanna be somebody wanna be a doctor.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Camera. And it's Digne.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive. The type of move to please any coach.
Hakimi to Marquinhos. Gets his pass away. That has been cut short. Watkins. Chance here to counter. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Aimed beyond the defence. Goalkeeper's ball. And it's Digne. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Tottenham can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Neymar voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just...
Oh, đấy kìa. Cao đấy. यहाँ भने कहाँ त लेटाङमा ए किन ए सामान लिन जानु भयो त दबाई ए म तल जानु भएको कि भनेर सोधेको मात्रै मै आउने ए ल ल ल मैले ठिक छ त आज शुक्रबार त हो नि म बनाइदिन्छु